Hello and welcome to the first of hopefully many reviews on this channel. This is a FIFA 18 Antoine Griezmann review. This is the team I've been using him, just a little French hybrid. Most of the players here are quite cheap other than Varane and Benzema. Obviously Griezmann is the star of this show, so he's the person I'm going to first be doing a review on. He cost me about 300,000 coins on Xbox. He's slightly cheaper on PlayStation, but with the market going up and down as it gets closer to release, expect that to fluctuate a little bit, so just be careful before you buy. He has 4-star skill moves, a 3-star weak foot. He's a left-footed player, high medium work rates, 5'9", and in the 19 games that I've played with him so far, he's scored 31 goals with 13 assists. The main thing that you can tell from his stats is his really high finishing, attack positioning, and agility. That means he's always going to be in the right position, no matter what kind of chance appears. Antoine Griezmann is going to be able to put that away. He also has 87 jumping, which is ridiculous for someone who's 5'9". The only trait that he has is speed dribbler, which is kind of surprising, but because he's got 84 curve, that means that he's still able to put away finesse shots, whereas someone with lower curve would not be able to. Right, so let's see some of these little clips in action then. Here we have a little lucky bounce to Fekir. Griezmann gets through on goal, uses his curve to expertly finesse that around the keeper. Obviously we get the hotline bling as well, the most annoying celebration in the game. Second clip, here he is, he gets involved, he has this little chance, takes a little shot. Lloris does a great save, to be fair. Benzema puts it back across Fekir, and he stays in the right position. That massively high attack positioning means that he is always in the right location, which is exactly what you'd want from a striker that you're paying 300,000 coins for. This third clip that's about to happen, he's a bit unlucky not to score. This is a very close game. He does that defender just so expertly. He takes it on, little ball rower, and slams it past the post. Lloris was just beaten. Here we see his jumping come into effect a bit more. Winning a header from a corner is not something you'd expect. You've got a 5'9" player up front. You are not going to be expecting him to be winning anything from corners. So the fact that he's got that in his arsenal as well, he actually scored a couple of corner goals for me, which, yeah, you would not expect him to be a threat. This fifth clip, he shows a bit of composure. 5-6 game, he makes it 6-all in the 87th minute. I actually ended up losing this game, but that kind of composure and finesse that he's got, such massive abilities of both, is just amazing. Here we see a little example of his great passing ability, which I haven't mentioned too much, but gets the ball around the keeper kind of slightly, and Benzema just slots that home. Here we see another clip where you can kind of see his passing ability. Talisca passed the ball to Benzema. Griezmann, a little right-footed there as well. I did not notice any issues with his weak foot at all in this thing. He only has a 3-star weak foot, but you would not be able to tell that. It definitely feels 4-star in game. I never really liked Griezmann in older FIFAs, but it's definitely something that you can feel. This game, he feels a lot better this game. Then we see a little, a bit shitty of a goal, but pushes past him, TT I think that was, and yeah, slams it home. His left foot is obviously the strongest thing about him, but his right foot is still usable. But there, yeah, you see, I haven't had too much success with slow drivens this year, but he's definitely been a bit better. Here we see again Carvajal running up the side. I thought something was going to occur there, but Maita picks it back up. Griezmann, and you see him run into the perfect location there, slot it past the keeper. He just scored so many goals like that for me, where he just is always in the right position, and you bang a little finesse shot in and back of the net almost every single time. You don't score 31 goals in 19 games, admittedly in low divisions so far, but you don't score that without knowing what you're doing. Here we see the ball bounces back and he gets this fucking big boy header on it. Just crazy. You don't really expect, like I said, you don't expect someone that's 5'9" to be able to get this ball, but I knew as soon as this bounced back, this is his ball. He makes that defender look like absolute shit, lands in the bottom corner. Yeah, and here we see him running past, just a little perfect finish into the bottom corner. So overall, would I recommend Griezmann? Yes. Yes, I would. So on to the pros and cons of Antoine Griezmann. He's got great finishing, and the agility and pace means that he'll be able to fashion himself chances to be able to put them away with clinical accuracy. He's got great jumping, he's 5'9", but he does not feel like that in game, and the 4-star skills means that he can fake pass exit or Berber spin his way round defenders. The biggest cons? Well, he costs 300,000 coins at this stage of the game. That could buy you a very good team all on itself, so to spend that on one player can be a big investment at this stage of the game. He's very weak, he can easily get pushed over if he doesn't have the pace advantage, and he has shit hair. You should buy Antoine Griezmann if you need a French striker, if you use any Liga Santander team and you need a left-footed player, if you like skills and pace, and as long as you don't mind bad haircuts. It's because of all these things that he gets my FUT Champion seal of approval, especially in these early weeks. We'll be going up against worse defenders. I recommend him massively if you have the money and you're thinking of building a FUT Champions team, maybe Liga Santander, maybe some French players in there. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I recommend him massively. It's because of all these things that I will give him a rating of 8.5 out of 10, leaving room for improvement because we're early on in the game. Thanks for watching this review of Antoine Griezmann. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up. If you have any other players that you want to see me review, please leave a comment down below and I will try to review as many as I can. That's all for now though, I'll see you next time. Bye!